guys, welcome to another video. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day so far. This week has been pretty calm, so I'm excited about that because I can pump out and film some makeup tutorials and videos and stuff like that. I also want to take notice to my new filming setup brought to you by my husband. He actually rigged this really awesome backdrop with QVC pipes.
PVC.
PVC pipes. He made it out of PVC pipes. We have a whole new setup. I think it's great for makeup tutorials. It's not going to be for all my videos, but for the makeup tutorials, I feel like it should be, the focus should be on the makeup and the instructions and the products and the look. And yeah, guys, let's jump right into it because I'm so excited to show you this beautiful glowy look for spring. Homemade agua de Jamaica. So good. So step number one is priming the eyes. I already filled in my eyebrows slightly and I'm trying to go more towards a natural eyebrow rather than having them really filled in. So this is my first attempt at just trying to shade something a little bit more naturally. So now I'm taking a eyeshadow primer and I'm using one of these Ricky paint brushes. This is the Zova eyeshadow fix. It's long wear, and all I do is take a little bit on to the tip of the brush, and I'm going to start by blending that onto my eyelid and upward. I'm also applying a little bit of this onto my lower lash line. Now to create this beautiful eye look, I'm actually using this new palette for the Spring 2015 line of Pixie Beauty products, and I actually got this in the P.O. box yesterday and I was so inspired by the beautiful shades and the layout of this palette. You have the eyeliners, you have crease and eyelid colors, and also the highlights down below, and then you have some highlights, bronzers, and a blush down below. So this is a really nice palette and I felt inspired. So first color that I'm taking with a fluffy blending brush. This is a soft definer from Zova. I'm going to take this color. It's a very beautiful shimmery bronzy champagne color, and that's going to go onto the crease, on the brow bone as well. And the beautiful thing about shimmery colors is that they're very, very easy to blend. So I think these are great for spring because you don't really have to spend a lot of time blending your makeup, and it's great for just on the go. Now I'm going to deepen it up and I'm going to take the second color down below in this trio, and I am taking a soft crease brush. It's a little bit fluffier, and this, just pat off the excess. You don't want to have too much. Just take a little bit of this and start applying the eyeshadow where you want it. So this color, I'm using it to deepen up the crease, give our eyes a little bit of dimension on the outer corner. And what I like to do is just slowly start by doing small circular motions, just going back and forth as well. Now you want to take a flat shader brush. This is a classic shader from Zova, and all of these brushes with the soft handle or with the brown handle are from the Bamboo collection, which is a new one from Zova. And I am actually going to take this beautiful peach tone shimmery eyelid color, and this also makes a great highlight, but I feel like this color is really going to open up our eyes. So what I'm going to do is take this color, even if you just want to center it in the middle of your eye where you want the light to reflect, it's really going to open up your eyes. But since it's not that dramatic, I'm just going to place the color on the eyelid and blend out the edges like that. So very, very simple, right? I'm taking a blending brush and I'm just gonna go over the edges of my crease and brow color, or brow bone color, just to really smoke them out and not have any definition. Okay, I'm gonna go back with this darker color just because I noticed that this crease is just a little bit deeper and I want to make sure that it's nice and even. So now I'm taking this highlight, which is more of a yellow tone highlight, and that is gonna go right on the inner tear duct. Just sort of move that brush right around like that. We're not gonna do any highlight beneath the eyebrow because everything is basically shimmery and I don't want the shimmer to go all the way up to the eyebrow. If I do decide, and if you wanna decide at home that you wanna add a highlight beneath your eyebrow, I would stick to a matte highlight. So the next thing is the lower lash line. And for that, I actually have this beautiful pencil from MAC. It's called a Power Chrome Eye Pencil and the color is called Rich Glance. And this is a mixture between a champagne and a gold. And I feel like it looks beautiful on the lower lash line. So I am going to drag this color all the way throughout my lower lash line. Ooh, there's a bug in here. And then I'm gonna go in back with my flat shader brush and into the crease color. Just tap it on. And then I'm going to start by buffing this right on top. And it's going to transform it into more of a gold color. Just go back and forth until it's blended. Okay, so now I'm just going to wipe off all of the fallout. So what I'm doing now is taking a green eyeliner. I feel like this is the perfect pairing for this beautiful bronzy eye. This is by Estee Lauder and it's the Stay in Place Eye Pencil in Olive Luster. So it's a forest green eyeliner and this is gonna go all the way throughout, wrong side. It's gonna go on our waterline. And then I'm gonna wing this out slightly just like this one. Just drag your pencil along your lash line. Just start by dragging it up. And there you have it. So now I'm gonna take my brush, an angled brush, and just sort of drag the corners just to make them a little bit cleaner, since it's really hard to get a really fine flick when you're using pencils. So I would recommend placing the color and just the guideline of where you want the wing and then just clean it up. There you go. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Lashes I'm using are very natural, and that is definitely the kind of lashes that you want with spring makeup. If not, just wear tons of mascara. So I'm just gonna put these on. I've actually been working with a lot of professional makeup artists lately, and something I learned from them is to curl your lashes and then put on your fake eyelashes. And then after that, if you want, you can add mascara. But I used to always curl them, apply tons of mascara, and then put on the fake eyelashes. And what ends up happening is you end up having that separation between the fake and the real. So this to me just looks a lot more natural. So now we're going to add a little bit of mascara. And for that I have a tight lining wand from IT Cosmetics. And it's a very, very small little tiny wand that is perfect for priming your eyelashes and also just getting those lower lashes, like in the inner corners. And it's really great because it doesn't really deposit way too much product that it ends up making your eyelashes look chunky. So I'm just using this to blend the fake eyelashes with my real ones. I'm gonna be a little bit more generous with my lower lashes. Let this dry for just a few seconds, and then I'm gonna switch to another mascara. This is from Neutrogena, and it's the Healthy Volume Mascara. This is just going to make them a little bit thicker. After that, I'm going to go directly with a little comb and start by combing them just to make sure they separate. Once they're separated, they actually look a lot more natural. Alright, so for spring and summer, I always love to have a healthy, glowing complexion. So for that, I'm going to start off with a moisturizer like this one. This is from Bliss, and this is the X Glotion, and it has tiny little particles in here that sort of give your skin an inner glow, and it's very moisturizing. It's rich and creamy. It smells divine. So I'm just going to take a little bit and start by prepping my face. Before I move on to the rest, I'm going to prep my lips. I'm using the Revo lip balm, and this is just going to, as you can see, my lips are chapped, so it's just going to moisturize them and also help them not be so stiff, because I feel like they feel pretty stiff right now that they're kind of damaged. You see a little bit of redness on my lips. And I'm also going to take a little bit of these Roto-V eye drops. Actually, they're very, very similar to these. I got these from Amazon, and I'm just gonna add a few drops of this onto my eyes. I promise you this does burn, but it takes the redness away really, really quickly, and it's actually kind of late already, so my eyes feel a little irritated, and they look red. So just do one drop. That's all it takes. Try to sort of just let it settle, because once you open up your eye, that's when you feel the strong minty feeling. But it goes away really quickly. Okay. All right, move your eyes around. Let that take its course. And just take a little cotton swab and sort of dot the inside like this, just a tad bit. On the inner tear duct, this is just gonna soak up any of the liquid. So now we're going to move on to foundation, and I actually learned this really awesome tip from Goss Makeup Artist. You guys should check him out. He is amazing, and I've been learning so much from him. He's actually one of my favorites. He's been around for a long time, but I just recently started to get into his channel like a lot, and he's just a master in the industry, and I love him. He's really honest. So one of the things that I learned from him to sort of achieve very luminous and great makeup overall is to mix a product like this one, an oil, and mix it in with your foundation or your cream foundation. And he has a whole video just dedicated specifically to that one tip. You can go check out the video. I'll put a link down in the description bar. And you can just learn so much about why it's so amazing to mix one drop of this type of oil into your liquid or cream foundation. It just glides on easier, it's very luminous, and it gives you the coverage that you want in your foundation, but your skin also shows from within, which I think is really, really important with the kind of look that I'm trying to achieve today. So I'm going to take in a little mixing palette. I'm going to take one drop. I actually want to do two. And then you want to take your favorite foundation. Today I'm trying out the Nude Air foundation from Dior. I am the shade 40. That's all I need. I probably need less than that. And I'm going to take a foundation brush just to sort of mix the product into my palette so the oil and my foundation mix in very well. And I'm going to start by putting this on my face. Alright, so now I have my foundation on, and I'm going to mist my beauty blender with the Benefit Ultra Radiance Facial Rehydration Mist. Shake it up. I'm going to start by blending this onto my skin. So now I'm going to switch to my Tarte brush, and I'm just going to start by patting this all over. This is going to ensure that my makeup doesn't have any streaking. Not that it would, because I'm using a beauty blender, but it just really helps the overall finish look nice and flawless. Plus, it's completely clean, so it's sort of soaking up any excess foundation. Alright, so now we have this beautiful luminous glow going on. I am going to take some of my Stay Don't Stray. This is a medium deep. It's by Benefit, and you can use this as an eye primer, and you can also use this as a concealer primer. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit and dot it right underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to take one of these Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. And I'm just gonna start by patting this. This is not the concealer, this is the primer for the concealer, and it's going to make sure that it stays in place all day. It's actually giving me a little bit of coverage too. I should probably try the light one if I really want to brighten up this area. So now I have a concealer from Pure Minerals, and this is in medium, and it is a little bit lighter, so I'm just going to take this, and actually, you know what? I am going to take my Benefit Hydration Mist and just slightly spray this, just so I can have a little bit more freedom with the movement of the product since it's a little bit sticky and creamy. And I'm just going to dot this right here. You can see the difference. It's really going to open up the face. And with the Beauty Blender, I'm just going to go over it and start by blending it out. Always remember, start with a small amount and then build your way up. So I start off with a little bit, and then I sort of step back and look at myself and see if I need any more. This to me seems like the perfect amount, so I'm not going to even try to build it up. So now I'm going to take a little bit of powder to mattify areas of the face where I feel like maybe they got a little bit too shiny. Just take your favorite powder. This one is yellow tone and it's so good. This one I actually got it from Sephora, and it's called Besame Brightening Vanilla Face Powder. It's amazing. So I'm just going to dust my T-zone. Now we're moving into bronzer, and I am taking Park Avenue Princess from Tarte, and I'm going to take a angled brush if I can find it. Actually, I'm going to take this brush. It's from Sephora. It's the Precision Blush Brush, and I'm going to take Park Avenue Princess from Tarte. Tap off the excess. And I'm just going to dust this onto the hollow parts of my cheeks. A little bit on the chin. Now we have that beautiful bronzy, beachy look, which I think it's great for the spring and summer. And now we're going to add highlights, and I have this beautiful highlight that I just discovered from Becca. So Becca has this contour palette, and it has this beautiful creamy highlight. Now to apply it, I like using two types of brushes, either a stippling brush like this one, this is a MAC 188, or this one from Zova called a Luxe Fan Brush. And I'm not going to use this one because I like using this for powders, because you can just sort of chisel them like that. So I'm just going to take a stippling brush, just sort of drag this through the color, and just start working that right at the top. This kind of brush just applies the highlight in a very, very natural way, and it also airbrushes the product onto the skin, so you don't have a line of very obvious highlight like you would if you apply it with some other type of brush. So I would just recommend a flimsy, soft brush to apply this. A little bit down the bridge of the nose, never hurt anybody. Now for this sort of look, I would recommend a natural lip tint. This is from Tarte, and it's called Charmed. Just got this one recently on my latest BoxyCharm. So put this lip color right on, and finish it off by adding a lip gloss right on top. This one's from Pixi, and this is actually a plumbing lip gloss. So I hope you guys enjoyed the step-by-step tutorial, and please check out my website dulcecandy.com so you can enjoy pictures, product information, links, and everything is going to be on there. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my YouTube channel if you have. I really appreciate that. Follow me on social media throughout the week, so if you don't see me on YouTube, you can catch me on Facebook, you can catch me on Instagram, and I just got onto Snapchat. So I will see you guys somewhere along those mediums there. So thank you once again. I love you. I hope you guys have a fabulous, blessed day. And until next time, bye.